Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm making a video about what I feed my autistic gluten-free dairy-free toddler. My daughter is 3 years old. She's going into E4 this year, this coming up year in 2019. So I wanted to show you guys how she eats throughout the day. Typically in the morning she'll have some eggs, oatmeal, or some pancakes that I make for her, but today she chose to eat eggs. She is nonverbal, but she can communicate through pictures. If you give her options and you show her pictures of the options that you have, she'll pick what she wants, and today she wanted eggs, which is typically sometimes what she likes to eat in the mornings. I think the reason why is because it fills her up a lot more and she is satisfied at the end of the meal. So my daughter is unlike any other kid that I've met with autism. She has a lot of appetite, so meaning that she eats anything that we give her. Now, she used to not be like that, but we got her on a special diet when we found out that she had autism, and then we started seeing signs of her reactions with gluten and dairy, and we just opted out of that diet, having that in her regular diet. So right now I'm just heating up the pan and putting some butter on the pan and letting it melt. And once that happens, I usually add 2 to 3 eggs depending on how hungry she is. um, it usually depends on how much she ate the night before, and last night she had a pretty good decent dinner, so I'm just gonna give her some 2 eggs today. And I just let the eggs, I scramble the eggs in the pan. I sometimes I do scramble it outside the pan, like meaning in a bowl, but this time I just decided, again, I was feeling really ill. This day I was starting to feel like I was getting really sick and I had a fever, so I just wanted to be fast with my food. Just scramble it in the pan, and all I add to the pan and to the egg, is just a little bit of salt and pepper. Nothing too strategic or anything like that, just because I wanted to keep it simple for her. And yeah, so if you guys have any kids with autism, please leave me in the comments below. Tell me what it's like for you when you feed your child, and if you have any questions of how we got her to start eating more foods, I would love to answer that for you. But if you would like to know more in depth, I would like to make a video of that if you guys want to. Um, yeah, I know it's difficult having a kid with autism and have them restrained to a specific food all the time. She used to be like that, but again, we got her into a special diet, and she actually stopped being that way. So you see how the consistency of the egg looks like I'm gonna make an omelet, but I'm not. I just flip the egg on the other side and let it cook on the other side. She seems to like it this way. I also like making the egg, oh my gosh, this way, because it's easier for her to eat. Since we're still teaching her how to eat with a fork on her own, it's easier for her to pick up the egg that way. On the side of her breakfast, I always include a fruit. We always give her 2 options every day. It's 2 different options, so again, she won't feel like she needs to eat the same fruit every single day. So today was between banana and orange, and the orange won. So I just cut it up for her into little pieces, again, in order for her to be able to eat it herself with the fork. That's our main goal right now, is getting her to eat on her own and letting her feel a little bit more independent. And again, it will free me a lot of time, because sometimes I have to help her feed herself. But I cut it into little pieces, and that's what she has on the side of her egg. So here I am just plating the egg and the orange. Again, she really likes this breakfast. She likes eggs or pancakes with some fruit on the side, If I make her pancakes, I typically put the fruit on top. I put berries on top, and then, you know, put the sugar-free syrup, or I give her maple syrup, which is good for, it's actually better for you than regular syrup, or agave syrup. She really likes that too. For lunch today, again, I was feeling really sick. I typically make her a lunch myself, like from scratch, but today I was feeling really ill, and we get this organic cauliflower squash soup from Whole's Food, from Costco, and she seems to really like it. It is gluten-free and dairy-free, and she seems to really enjoy it. I typically don't give her, it's like 99.9% of the time we make her food from scratch, and or it's organic. If we go to a restaurant, we try to always get her gluten-free, dairy-free stuff, or, you know, a protein with a vegetable, etc. But today we were doing the fast route, so I just put the tub, empty the tub into a saucepan and just let it warm up, because when it comes in the pan it looks a little thick, but once you start warming it up and heating up in the pan, it gets all gooey and it gets really delicious, like a soup. And she likes it plain. She doesn't like it with anything on it. There's times where they do add extra cauliflower, like cauliflower rice, to give it a different consistency. But today she just wanted the soup. I think she was also feeling kind of sick and she just wanted some comfort food, so we just gave it to her that way today. So you could see like the consistency change. It's a little bit more soupy, a little bit more creamy, and she really likes it. It's actually pretty good. For dinner, to this day, we made her some steak with some cauliflower. I have a steak recipe on my channel if you wish to see it. And I'll see you guys on the next one, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye!